Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I am here with the Doily album that I just finished, and it's one of the larger ones, using the the largest doilies I've ever used for a doily album. They're like 7.5 inches in diameter, and I received them from Artie, One Little Dreamer, before she moved over to the UK. And I've just really loved using this size, and I am going to be so sorry when they're gone. I don't have many left. I maybe have enough left to do. I know I have enough left to do one, maybe two more mini albums in the future, but that's it. So yes, that's really going to be hard for me when they're all gone, because it really is hard to find the matching doilies, any larger than I've found, 5 inch, 5.5 inch, but it's really hard to find larger ones than that. So anyways, this is it. And the images that I used throughout this book were images from Michele Scott. Hi, Michele. And she entered my image challenge, and I just loved the images she sent me, so I wanted to use them on a doily book. So this is the one I chose for the cover. And I'll show you on the side. I used some pink seam binding, and I added a key with some bling. And I'll show you the back. This is the back. I used a large applique. This is a trim that I had tea dyed, and there's some pink fringe throughout the book, and other dangles that I'll show you per page. I'm only going to show you the highlights because there really is just, too many details to be able to tell you each and every one. But you've seen enough of my doily albums that you can probably pick things out yourself by now. So, okay, so this is the bottom of the front page, and you can see all the different dangles, and it really is too hard to separate to show you each one. And then here's it's like a little bridal collar. It's an applique, but it's one of those, I call them like a collar, and I put that on the bottom. And then I used different appliques. I cut them up and used different ones. There's several different appliques that I just made fit the page. And in this book, I used I used at least 3 doilies on each page. There's this doily here that you can barely see, besides the doilies for the actual page. And then there's another one under here, and then there's another one here. So there's at least 3 on each page. And some of them even have more. But anyways, there's flower appliques. There's flowers that I made from different trims that you've seen if you watch my lives. And when I'm on Laurel, sometimes I'll be making flower embellishments, and then I just keep them until when I can use them, that work on my books. And this one has a little dangle to it. This was a part of an applique. So the next one, the first page inside, is my flower page, and I made this flower using a scalloped trim. And then I added some little flowers from a trim and my clay flowers. This is a flower trim that I have, that I added those tiny pearls from Shona. And let's see, more appliques. Here's a applique piece that I added. I made more little flowers. There's more dangles here, and this piece here with little clay flowers. This is usually longer, but I had cut the bottom off. I wanted to try a different look for that. And you can see the pink fringe. It's on every page, well, in between the pages. So here's the first image page. Isn't she beautiful? And again, there's 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3 doilies on this page. All different pieces. Some are just pieces, you know, snippets of, I had a little bit left of this trim here, and I absolutely love it. And I think Olivia sent me this trim, and I think maybe I have 1 or 2 pieces left and it's gone. And this is a beaded butterfly that, oh gosh, I believe it's Karen Billinger up in Canada that sent me some of these. I hope I'm right. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but I'm almost positive it's from Karen. And then I made some different flowers using doilies and bling, different little applique pieces, appliques that I cut up for dangles. The rolled, you've seen this. I love this trim from KS for You, and I use it quite a bit. So that's this page. And then here's the 2 middle pages and the 2 images. This image here. And I just went around it. You can see the different. I used 1, 2. I actually used, I think I did only use 3 more doilies on this one. But I used a trim to go around it twice. I cut up another trim just to go in between. Added some tulle flowers here. This is a leaf applique trim that I have. All of this that's not pink, I did tea dye. And so that's why you're not seeing, I don't know if you're seeing any white other than on the actual doily pages themselves. So yeah, there's just flower appliques. And on this one, here's another smaller doily, and this doily here. This is another doily underneath this flower applique. This piece is from KS for You, as well as this. I tea dyed them all. And here's the dangles again, and you can see that pink fringe in between. This is another little trim that I just kind of, I cut it to fit to go so that it would actually go around the image, and then the little clay flowers. And then this is the pocket page. This is the last piece of this trim I have, and I'm pretty sure this is from Shilpa over in the UK. And here's the a flower that I used using 3 different trims, 3 different flower trims. And underneath that, there's more doilies, and these. I think they were satin flowers, but when you tea dye them, they look a little different. Those are KS for You. Here's another piece of a applique here. This trim here, I just love this trim. When I found that, I ordered it again. And then there's more dangles here. And then I used that trim with this last image just so that the 2 pages kind of went together. And then here's some more pink clay flowers, some more flowers that I made using doilies, appliques, trims, flower trims, and little clay flowers, and more dangles, and the fringe, and then we're back to the back of the book. So yeah, so that's it. Those are the highlights. There's a lot more details, but like I said, I'd be here all night if I tried to show you every little detail, but you get the idea. So anyways, that's my latest doily album. If you'd like, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back hopefully with a design team project, because I'm in the middle of that right now. So I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.